time, and even today, is always some kind of transformation, taking place. It's like so many things are being undone or done over, or just what spiritually, So anyway, during that trip is when I think I'm a little bit too transparent, so forgive me, because I'm from Compton. That's the way we are.
Now that's the key. The question is, where you come from?
Straight out of Compton.
Say something about that. West Coast, say something about that. And then say something just for me, a little bit about your mom. I didn't know that your mom was a holistic. I mean, your dad was.
Yeah. Well, I think most people can agree that behind every great man is a great woman.
Say that.
So she was asking about my mom. Definitely by her having a strong iron fist and back is a reason why our company is able to go forward. Because my father has the voice. He can talk. He has that the thing. But somebody has to do the work. And so that's pretty much the woman of the family, and definitely my mom, and she definitely taught us.
I look forward to meeting your mom.
She's going to be 80. We're going to be celebrating her 80th birthday in July, so I'm flying back to the States to do that. July this year.
Oh,
Yes. So mom's is always.
What's her name?
Alzonia Goss. Alzonia Savant is her maiden name, out of Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Opelousas, to be exact, to be born, and then Baton Rouge, raised. Yeah, and then father's from Tennessee. Alcoa, Tennessee. It was an aluminum town.
Yeah, Alcoa.
Yeah, but they've been in the States, I would say almost pretty much 60 years, most of their life, I mean, about 60 years, and they're both 80, My father was just here. We celebrated his birthday February 11th, which was the day we had our festival. We had a concert, every artist came out and sung happy birthday in their own way. We had a real big screen that somebody sponsored that we did a new body commercial somebody put together for me. And that's the thing about here. There's a lot of things you can do here that I can never, I can't say never, but it would be more of a struggle to do in America. And putting a commercial together for less than $20. I mean, it's, it's all kind of, you can do all kind of things.
Use your resources.
But not just using your resources, you really do have to be in a very high vibrational, that's why you'll be excellent here, to be able to attract. Because it's not like I can just find anybody that would charge that price. I actually, was attracted to the person, and then it was just like, and even when he told me the price, I was like, I had to hold it in, because I'm like, I've been here a long time, so you don't never show, oh really, that's it? You don't never show that face. You never show that expression.
Teach me that one.
Learn that one. If you don't know anything else, never show that, oh God, that's really cheap. Never show that expression. Just always make it seem like it costs too much, even if it's 5 cents. What? 5 cents? What? Why? The bitch is saying, well, my price. Oh, BB price. No, Bruni price. Oh, BB Black woman price. Yeah. So anyway, I'm getting drunk at the sidebar. So when I came back the second time, 2007. And then I came again. As far as I'm concerned, I was here. I had repatriated August 2006 when I first came.
Okay.
So my trips coming back and forth was just to make sure I planned everything well.
Gotcha.
So and that was a trip I got a chance to really go around, because we were really serious about, looking around to see what we're going to do, how we would live here, how the children go to school. And then honestly, I was talking about being transparent. I wanted to see if I was going to be able to be still married in Ghana. And when I came, that was a reality, and I like to share that because sisters have a lot of experiences here that they don't have to have.
Yes.
So when I came, I realized, I said, okay, well, we already got some issues over in the States. It's going to just amplify when it gets here, because hey, y'all see the brothers, y'all see the woman. Y'all see all that? Very hobby.
Yeah, but mine
You know.
speaks on it from the other perspective, so please speak on it on this perspective. Let's get some Maya.
No, I'm just saying it's a reality. It's real that a lot of times people come here married and they end up not married, you know. But a lot of times, of course, there's issues going on. Sometimes people thinking they can come here to fix it because, you know, we're in Africa and we can do that whole family thing. You realize we all got the same issues over here too, you know. So anyway, so that was, you know, I was already at that crossroads anyway. So it was like for me to say, okay, yeah, let me see. Now I can see how I'm going to move here. It wasn't a vision I had intended, you know, in the first place. So anyway. That trip was the one that really, it was a pivoting point for me, you know, to know exactly what I was going to do for the rest of my life, you know. So with that, when we went, Z again took us around to a lot of different places to meet some people. And on this particular trip, I sat down with Sister Amakus at One Africa and asked her, you know, I told her I want to be here, and I said, you know, I'm asking about, the whole thing about, you know, people being married here and how this whole thing works out, and she was the one that told me. She said most people, they come here married. You know, she was lucky, you know, because she's with her king, and then, you know, he transitioned, you know, here, but yeah, and then, you know, everybody had their difficulties, you know. So anyway, I decided. The Sister Amakus told me, okay, you want to be here, come into my house, come into my bedroom and sit on my bed. I didn't really know her. And she, yeah, I didn't really know her. And she's like, it was really only my second time meeting her, actually.
Good.
And she was like, okay, so you want to be here in Ghana? I said, yeah, I want to live in, I want to live in Africa. You know, the whole Africa, you know, always still having the music in the back of my head, you know, always playing the music, you know, all the animal sounds and all when you think about Africa, you know. So she's like, okay, let me take these rose-colored glasses off. I'm right over here. Now, what are you coming to do? I was like, well, you know, I'm into natural health and we got a product and, you know, we can do, you know. So she's like, okay, so how do you think you're going to go about doing that? Have you did any investigation? So, okay, are you going to buy land? Yeah, I'm going to buy land. So how long are you going to be here to buy this land? I said, well, you know, somebody was showing me some things. I was going to leave it to, no. That's no. That's not, no. And you're going to get on a plane and go. She said, you won't have land when you come back. So she just, you know, broke it down. I'm like, why is this woman badgering me? I said, I want to live in that. Why is she trying to talk me out of it? I want to live here. You know, like, why are you, like, what are you telling me, you know? So, anyway, but the thing about it is I listened. And I really appreciate it because it did make a really big difference, you know, and how I saw my move, how I saw the culture, how I saw business here, how I saw being a woman in business here, which is another book. And so I you know, and so that was my thing. So with that happening, and I had not just Sister because with several people, as soon as they said, oh, you want to move here, it was that thing. Let me see if I can talk her out of it, and then if she still want to be here, then you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, you're undauntable, unstoppable.
Yes, yeah. You know, and I was focused. My mind was like, I'm here. Like I hear what y'all saying, but I'm gonna deal with it. You know, no hot water. Okay, the lights off sometimes. Okay, all right. I can deal with all that. I can deal with all of it. You know, so you know, I was adventurous. You know, I was a soldier. I'm like, you know, I'm a gangster. I was confident. I was like, so anyway, so I came again. That's when I came with Africa for the Africans. The third time, November 2007. Yes, I came. That's where I came twice in a year.
That was the big group. That was the big group.
Yeah.
I hear stories.
Yeah, that's a famous group. It's actually a famous group because a good amount of them had stayed. You know, that's where the blacksmith.
Yeah, we heard about that group.
Gabi and Daoudi is still here, and Daoudi said, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good amount of people that came and
how big was that
Yeah.
group of money? 42 strong.
yeah.
2007.
And so actually I came and I didn't do the tour because I've been doing a tour, so I came in with the group and did the meetings, and then I went off with Dr. Z. And then so we got more into going to look for land, and I knew I was told you need to be here at least a month, even 2 months, if you're going to be dealing with land. So I had planned to be here for a month, and then end up staying for 2 months because I'm just trying to listen. And even with me listening and trying to dot every I and cross every T, I still got. I still was ganked, shanked.
Oh, it's rough out here.
So anyway, so I bought land. To make it long, so I bought land, and then it was sold 4 more times after I bought it. So, luckily I have this Rasta brother that's like one of my best friends here in Ghana that watches my back. So his land is next to mine. So if anything is going on, they say, "Oh no, a black American owns that. Don't buy that. Don't buy that." You see the pillars, So he would just keep warning. So we were able to get 3 of the people to just go on, and then I'm fighting with 1, And then come to find out, I thought I was doing well because I got the lawyer from the Lands Commissions of Ghana, who has a sign off on every piece of property that takes title here. So I thought I was cool. No, he was in it too.
He was gangster.
He even went to go sit with the chief and said, "Let me go sit with the chief." I'm thinking he's doing something on my behalf.
Yeah.
No, they just sitting there pouring their snaps and drinking and talking about how they're going to get me, how they're going to get the foreigner.
Wow.
So anyway, and I come to find out it was 15 court cases on the land. And I'm like, okay, so what they have been having, I think just 20 years before, they had a lot of wars between 2 tribes, so it was like a lot of bloodshed on the land. The land, I bought it during the time when it was dry, and then when the rainy season came, I couldn't even walk across it, So we're trying to figure out what to do with it. We turned it into a rice farm because we're trying to think, okay, if this has a lot of water, what can we grow, so we can go to it, so it was just a lot of things to learn. Like I said, and even with you listening and trying, and that's why you always got to be on a very positive, high vibrational level whenever you're doing anything or making a move, a calculated move, because we are met with a lot of negativity in the world, period. But then when you're dealing with some people who are dealing with it, and this is not all of Ghana, but this is just people who are in a impoverished mind state anywhere. That survival thing, kick in, and people will do anything, say anything, and have no issue. Sleep at night, go to church, do work, whatever, and it's not. It's just part of just the lifestyle. This is just a corruption that I don't understand, don't intend to try to understand, really, even though I've been here all this time.